HVAC people!
Alright, so running a no heat call, kind of iffy on this call here as far as the customer concerned. He called and said he got no heat and he think it's a bad gas valve. So I give him an $85 diagnostic fee, and the reason I say I'm kind of iffy because he started kind of complaining about the diagnostic fee and asking if I do the work, if he allow me to do the work, will he, I'll take the diagnostic fee away. I don't do that. My diagnostic fee is my diagnostic fee. If I do the repairs, I don't take it off. I know there's ways that you can write it in there and still kind of charge for it, but when they go trying to negotiate the diagnostic fee, I kind of be standoffish, and a lot of times I won't even take the call. But anyway, he said he wanted me to give him a quote for a new gas valve over the phone, and I also told him I don't give quotes over the phone, and I will need to diagnose the unit before I give him a quote or let him know what's wrong, because it could be something preventing the gas valve from opening, and I don't know what kind of gas valve it is, so I can't give him a quote over the phone, especially on like furnace jobs. We can only make so much money anyway on furnace jobs. It ain't like changing our compressor or anything like that. So that's why I keep my service fee, diagnostic service fee, whatever you want to call it. I'm adding that on to it. You're gonna see it's clear as day. It's gonna have its own line item, service fee. A lot of people, since we up under these hazardous conditions, they charging a lot more than $85. A lot of these companies charge $250 just to come out and do a diagnostic, and I'm keeping my same prices. So I didn't tell him that I didn't want to go through that over the phone or whatever. But so I'm gonna kind of fill out his mood and his body language, when I get there or whatever. Like I said, a lot of my customers I bill. Like I say, 99% of my customers don't have a problem with paying what I ask. So I send them an invoice, when I finish up, they'll get it later on tonight or, the next day, and they'll pay it. But people start trying to negotiate or talk down on my prices, I need a payment before I even leave. So that's how I'm gonna treat this guy here. But anyway, hopefully we can get some footage and try to find out what's going on, see if we do need a gas valve. All right. Another thing real quick also, good thing about being a business owner, I do get to pick and choose my customers. So if I don't want this particular customer, I don't have to take them. I can even get here and tell them he need to find another company. But what I want to say also is, like I said, Houston, we're in the middle of a bad Arctic blast storm, but a lot of people may be forgetting that we in a pandemic also as far as COVID-19. So, and like I say, this guy here said that he think he got a bad gas valve, so obviously he probably DIY and try to figure it out himself, and maybe getting that code. So a lot of these type of guys want to kind of look over your shoulder and find out how you diagnostic. And I understand this house, normally I don't have a problem with anybody watching me work. I have no problem with that at all. Obviously I don't. I show YouTube videos of me diagnosing stuff, so I show them mine the homeowner and they own the house to do it. But during the pandemic, and we in the attic in a tight space, I don't want anybody in the attic with me, breathing. Please give my 10 feet, 8 feet, 6 feet. We have to practice social distance. We don't need to be, inside a little tight quarters together. So, and I tell them, hey, anyway, we will see what we got when we get there. Hopefully I get some footage.
A week and a half ago.
Oh, it was out before?
Yeah.
All right. Hello? Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, that was for next Thursday, but no, once I finish up here, I can head that way. I called them earlier when I was in Katy, but they ain't answered. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. All right.
Sit right up there. Any help with anything?
No, I'm gonna take a look at it.
All right.
We got a 74. Did somebody already diagnose him? What make you think you need a gas valve?
I did my little professional diagnostics.
Yeah.
I didn't hear the thing, the valve kick open.
Okay. Did you check 24 volts and see
They
if
check 24 volts, but when it hit to the inside, it don't hit 24 volts.
Okay.
So you move it around, it hit 24 volts, but it's still on the click, and no gas came out.
Okay. All right. I'll take a look at it.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
So, of course, that's what I see first. The door and everything off. That's why I say a DIY. Let's see if we got an alarm on here. I took the whole damn cap off the gas, man, ain't no telling what they done did to this thing. I don't see no red lights, so I don't even know if I got power. So we got no power. Right here. Let's see what's going on. All right now we got 2 slow flashes. Power on, normal operation. So I got it in heat mode at the thermostat. We need simultaneous fast flashes for normal operation. Let's see if anything changed. I guess that's fast. So you got the cap off. Thing probably gonna need a valve before I can even troubleshoot it. Calibration kind of money, it could have been a pressure switch or anything. Not letting this valve to open. Then they took all this off. I don't know if this open or close. Look. They doing all their work themselves. They probably got busted pipes and everything up in here. I hear something out there. Let me get the model serial number. So since I'm gonna go check the thermostat and see if it's calling for it, but I mean, he probably gonna need a valve and then start troubleshooting again. Go turn it on. All right. So there go the igniter. The gas valve not open. Let me see if I got 24 volts going to it. All right, so you can't see my meter right here, but I'm getting ready to check, see if I have voltage going to the gas valve, at least 24 volts, which I didn't have. Then I'm gonna play around with the gas valve, see if I can get because I can't tell if the knob in the open or the closed position. So I want to see if I can get it in the open position and then maybe troubleshoot to see if any safety is open before I move on to my next step in troubleshooting. I don't know if it's open or closed right here. And the only reason I'm really messing with this valve because I know I'm not getting the voltage, and if I do get it on, maybe if I get voltage to it, maybe the valve will open up. I'm just not sure right now. But I can tell you this right here, I'm not into rebuilding motors on gas valves. Like I say, I'm just doing this because I do want to treat the customer fair, and if you don't need a valve, I won't get one. Because I could easily say, okay, you want a gas valve, we'll get you a gas valve. But like I say, I'm just troubleshooting. All right, so I'm gonna hook up these. Check my incoming and outgoing voltage. I said check my incoming and outgoing voltage, but I meant gas pressure.
So it's about 3 p.m. Linux closed at 4.
I want to be able to see if you got incoming gas pressure. And if I do got incoming gas pressure. But I can't tell if that knob open or close. So when I do get voltage to it, I kind of see what kind of gas pressure I got going out of the gas valve.
Might have a valve on my truck, I'm not sure.
Camera footage cut when I was recording this, but I was getting about 5 inches of water column coming in, but I never could get that gas valve to open up. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace it.
Alright, so I want my arrow going towards the outlet. Alright. So I'm losing power on the battery. So I'm trying to record as much as I can. Got the gas valve on there. Piped up. Alright, so I'm here the next day because I put the new gas valve in. 24 volts was intermittently getting to this valve right here, and the gas will come on and then it'll shut off. But I ran out of battery, so I couldn't record it. I would show you now, but it's cold up here. And these are not the same boards coming from Linux, so I gotta read the instruction and do the conversion on it. You hopefully just plug and play, but we'll see. These are the harness for it. Alright, so I'm gonna get that hooked up. Maybe I can show you what it's doing. Anyway, take my word for it. I'll try to show what it's doing real quick. That igniter lit up, but if you fool with this harness right here, sometime it'll get 24 volts. Now I'm never getting 24 volts. I just want to show you real quick what it was doing. Yesterday, if I bang on a tap or bang on this, it'll get to 24 volts, but I think that was wrong with it. What was wrong with it the whole time? Like I said, I don't think it was risen to the gas valve. But anyway, I'm gonna change this board out. 70 something in the house now. So we got a new control board, new gas valve. Go take a look at the thermostat. New control board comes with an igniter you have to replace also. Their water heater lit too. Alright. Current temperature 78. That's set for 79, 80. The reason it's that hot because they run the electric heaters. They've only been running for about 20 minutes. Alright, so we're replacing these Linux boards. This is my flame sensor switch. It comes with this little white connector right here, and it goes in pin 2. And you have to splice the flame sensor switch, because it's gonna make like you got a bad flame sensor. Because on the old board, that flame sensor switch goes in E13, and it fits right here on this terminal. And on this board it says twin, and that same flame sensor, it'll fit on that terminal also. So it kind of confuses you. So on your 12-pin connector, this little piece of white wire that they give you is gonna stick into an empty spot on number 2 on P1 on your 12-pin connector on your harness. And you just splice the one wire that's coming to your flame sensor, and that should do the trick. All right, thanks for watching.